Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Evan Better Presents. And as you can see here, we have 3 Resonant Energy Cells. I replaced the Redstone Energy Cells with Resonant Energy Cells. These sons of bitches, one of these is the equivalent of 5 of the other ones, and I have 3 of them. So that is a total of 150 million RF storage. The only downside is I remember, I don't know if I was showing you this. I don't remember if I put it in the video or not. I was fooling around with this thing here, and I was showing you guys that, like, look, it doesn't seem to want to, like, it has no input or whatever like that. Well, I shouldn't have touched it, because it was glitched out, and I was able to produce more power out of this block than I was producing. So this block, whatever I had done, caused it to glitch out. And this was showing as like no input, but it had a continuous forever output. So whatever was going on with this, it wasn't like a problem. And it may get back that way when these guys fill up again. I don't know for sure. But I mean, in my current input, it's so low. Look at that. What's that? Maybe 500 excess energy being produced right now. 400 excess energy. So our power requirements are not what they used to be. I figure I've got maybe like another couple of days before my AE network puts too much of a draw on this setup here, and I won't be producing quite as much energy as I need. Also, another downside is, since we were last in the Nether, we saw that one of these pumps is about to suck a lava lake dry. So we're gonna have to relocate one of the pumps soon in the end. But let's just remember that if I was able to build these things, I have Resonant Ender. I was able to make Resonant Ender. I had enough shiny metal to make Resonant Ender, so I can start making Tesseracts. I need at least 2 Tesseracts, because these things are like, they're just where it's at. So I need to make at least 8 more of these Enderium ingots. And I have enough hardened glass. But let's just take a quick peek over at the Implied Energistics building. Nothing's really changed here. Oh, I keep forgetting to put an access port in this room, like a tunnel port. I have made a shit ton of silicon. And there's some flux dust here. And you can see here I'm starting to get some storage cells built up. I need ungodly amounts of these things to be able to get 164 kilobyte storage cell. Look at this. So you need to make 164 kilobyte cell. I need one of these, which means I need. Are those not the same thing? Oh, it's slightly different. Storage cluster. I need 1 storage cluster, which takes 3 storage blocks, which takes 3 storage segments, which takes 3 storage cells. Alright? So I have 64 storage cells at the moment. So I can actually start making some of these 64 thingy diggers, but it requires a lot of other stuff, like advanced processors. I have glowstone dust. That's not a problem. Advanced processors, though. Actually, I can make a lot of that, too. I've got diamonds galore. So we are getting closer to being able to do this. But our energy requirements are going to be a problem sooner than later. You can see here, let's just get down to the old service tunnels. See here I've got my ME cable line run all the way down. To basically the storage facility's location. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with that, or how I'm going to set it up in here. I could set up a ME import bus, just like right here, and everything coming from the quarry would go into the ME import bus. And I could set it up so that it filters out things like stone and marbles and crap like that, and just puts diamonds into the network. other important materials. But that's a big project, so I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't figured out how to do that. I'm still learning applied energistics. But eventually, I would love to, if I do keep this room, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace each one of these chests with a single golden chest and connect those golden chests. Or I should say, I'm going to replace all of these wooden chests with a golden chest, kind of like how I have up here. And then on the bottom, I will connect the bottom chest to the ME network. And that way, I have access to the items, much like how this chest over here pumps over to the coal coke ovens. Similar idea. Speaking of the coal coke ovens, let's go and empty those guys out so we can make some more coal coke to take to the nether. Alright, so let's go to the nether. I'm going to need this steel. Oh, I didn't bring any iron with me. Shit. I meant to bring iron. You also might notice that my experience levels are down to 16. I was at 48. And how did that happen? Right there. Right there. Also, you might notice I'm missing the shovel and the axe. Yeah. So I was over here farming some stuff, getting quite a few levels. Did something stupid. Flew over there. Saw 3 creepers and thought I could troll them. Give them a little boop on the head. And they fucking all went off at the same time. Blew up most of the island. You can see I replaced the bottom of the island with wood because it destroyed a hole right through the fucking island. The slime water was pouring down and slimes were spawning everywhere, so I had to patch that. But it's a disaster up there. I thought I lost the jetpack and everything else. It was, oh my god, it was so bad. But let's go back to the bulletin board here, because I'm at a point now where I'm getting a little burned out from having to do the basic creation stuff here. So, and we still don't really have any automation in our automation facility because I'm trying to bring the ME network into play over there so that I don't just have to keep tearing everything out and building it again. But we got to start focusing on the most important stuff. All right. Create high pressure boiler. The magmatic dynamos are pathetic. They only put out 80 RF, which is just a joke. 80 RF is nothing. Nothing. So I'm going to replace the magmatic dynamos. Like, in total, all 8 of those things are giving me 640 RF a tick, which is nothing. The 8 steam engines can put up to like 1.8 thousand RF, something like that. I don't know for sure, but it's considerably more. So 2, replace magmatic. Come on, magmatic dinos. I'll just call them magmatic dinos. With steam engines. Okay. 3. Big reactors. Big reactors. Not reactor craft, but big reactors with the yellow-irium or whatever it is, like that. I watched Captain Jack from the Minecrafters did a really great tutorial on big reactors, and I want to create one now because the energy output from these things is considerably better than what I'm getting from the steam engines, and it's a more renewable source of energy than what I have right now. Well, not really. I mean, shit, the lava lakes in the nether are never going to run out. There's always more lava lakes. I can always pump more and more and more lava. I have no problem with that. But what's going to happen eventually is I'm going to run out of like any close by source of lava in the nether, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to try and go get more. I'm going to have to start going kilometers away from my portal. I would like a supplementary source of power that isn't just steam, but is steam. This is the brilliant thing, is that there's two types of reactors in big reactors. There's a passive reactor, and there's an actively cooled reactor. Actively cooled reactors create steam, and you use that steam to run a turbine. So in conjunction with the high-pressure boiler, I can also create steam from the high-pressure boiler and steam from the reactor, and boom, I'll have extra steam and extra ability to create RF. So this will be expand power building. Okay. Create big reactor. Passive. Big reactor. These still create like 2,000. These still can create like 2,000 RF a tick, but the active ones can create like 9,000 RF a tick. And they don't blow up, and they're easy to make. I'm very excited. Like, compared to the industrial craft reactors, this is like 1,000 times better. Plus, EU is being phased out in a big way, so I still want to make some quantum armor, and I still have to get this stupid fucking thing depleted so that I can turn it into the proper helmet, because I'm still weak as shit without that helmet. You can look at my armor. It's only at that many ticks. If this was a helmet, it would be at a full, or it would be like 1 tick here. I don't think it ever shows you as full armored, but we know that it works a lot better. Okay. Create passive big reactor. 5 tesseracts. I can make those pretty easily, I think. Alright, so create HP boiler. That's going to require me to roll some steel plates. That's fine. I got the machines to do that. Replace magnetic dynamos with steam engines. I can make that pretty easily, I think. Expanded pellet building. That's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I can get that done too. Passive reactor. That's a lot of work. Tesseracts. That's a lot of work. Okay. What are we up to? 6. Create 64K storage cells. Seven. Let's make this tie quarries in to the ME network. And 8. Expand ME network. There we go. So there's our new set of goals, because we've already accomplished everything else. I'm going to start doing that as soon as we get back from the nether. I just want to go to the nether, top up my miner. And that'll be another great thing about that, is if I can get these, I might be making those tesseracts sooner than later, because the tesseracts are multi-transmission blocks. You can send fluid, materials, and power through a single tesseract. So I can literally tie the tesseract into the network. See, this thing's fucking lost its power again. Oh, it hasn't. It's just done. Could be that it's done. It's done. More cobalt. That's always wonderful. It's got coal still, so I'm thinking that it is. It's completed its task, which is wonderful. Let's just take all of the valuable shit. Tainted soils are not valuable. The rest of that stuff can go to hell. We're gonna have to come back with our wrench. I don't think I have the lossless power wrench here. No, I don't. have to move this boy over 9 more spots. I also have to. I'm going to replace this sword. I've got to build a better sword. This sword, I don't know why, but it's not doing the same damage it did when I first created it. It is maxed out on quartz upgrades. But it's just not cutting it anymore. And I'm disappointed by that. So we're going to have to replace the sword soon, because I want to make one that's as sharp as possible. And maybe I'll read a tutorial, because I don't think I know exactly the best way to do that. But anyway, let's let this thing start retracting its mining pipes. And we'll come back here with the wrench. With our lossless wrench. Oh, I stuck. I remember I said I had that infused coal, that master level infused coal. Well, I actually stuck the 2 pieces of infused coal in that generator. Oh my god, is that ever amazing stuff. Now, you could smelt like 512 stacks of an item. So, sorry, 512 ore with a single infused coal, right? You can do that. That's one of the great benefits of it. So if I stuck infused coal, master level infused coal in this stuff here, I could basically put 512 ore into here and get it all smelted. Or 5 stacks of ore, basically. Think of it that way. I can do 5 stacks. In the generator, it lasted the equivalent of at least a stack of coal. Of coal coke. It was incredible. I couldn't believe how well it worked. So yeah, we just got a bunch of ores here. Look at this. We're up to 5 cobalt ore. Where's our ardite, though? Like, how am I not finding any fucking ardite? Killing me how badly it's doing with the ardite. I don't understand. So we're just gonna, since we are after steel, I'm just gonna do this. It'd be nice and easy that way. Like, we're catching all kinds of cobalt. We're just not getting any ardite. And if I want to replace this sword, I really want to replace it with another part of it. I want to be manulium, since manulium is the most advanced item in the, or most advanced material. You know, I would like to be able to replace a manulium sword with more manulium pieces, not full manulium, because I think I'm going to have to read the book again. I'm going to have to do some research, but I think I can make a sharper, more powerful sword out of other materials. But manulium does add benefit to it. I'll have to read the book again. And like I said, I'm going to have to build a shovel and an axe again, too. Fucking son of a bitch that I am. I lost my shovel and my axe because I was being stupid and died again. Always dying. It never stops. It just never, ever, ever stops. Anyway, let's see. What was I going to do? The lossless wrench. Sorry, train of thought. Yeah. I'm going to replace these guys here with another setup like this. I'm going to make 8 more industrial steam engines. But to get any more steam out of this machine, I'm going to need to go to high pressure. Because, yeah, it's maintaining itself right now, but if I added another engine to it, it would start losing steam on a pretty consistent basis. So, going to have to do that. But let's get that lossless wrench, go back to the nether, and get the machines moved another couple of spaces up. Lossless wrench. Right. so many things to do now. Like I gotta go back and do the garden soon, because the garden really needs to be, you know, if you don't plant the garden again and again and again, you're not getting the benefit of the garden. So, but here, just look at our map for a second. I love looking at this place at night. Check out, like if you just look at the screen, look at all the torches I've placed down. Like that's basically like property reclamation, right? That's the way I want to look at it. But I still have lots of room to expand. You know, I want to try and keep clustering my buildings where they are right now. So, and like I said, I'm not moving the quarry any closer to than where it is right now. Oops, there we go. But there's still plenty of room to expand. And once I get tesseracts going, I gotta put a couple of filters in the tesseracts. There's no stopping me. Shit, I'm gonna need, fuck, stupid me. I'm gonna need to keep the generator powered up. Ah! Fuck! Just destroyed the pump by accident. For the second time, I think. Fuck, man! That's frustrating as hell. I have done that a couple of times now. That is very, very frustrating. But I need the pump, because this is the nether. I do hit lava, I'm pretty sure. So without the pump... So mad that I just destroyed that. Whoa! Actually, let's go down there. See just how deep she got. Oh, neat. Oh, you know where I am? I'm at the bottom. This is where my first pumping station was. Isn't that neat? Cool. And it went a little deeper than that. Oh, Christ, I can't see anything. There we go. So it actually went... It went to bedrock. Sweet. That was not a very deep lava pool, was it? This first one. Whoops. Too close. Where's our other lava pool that we're currently milking? I think it's actually this one over here. Oh, too close. Yeah, so... I fucking hate you, fire bats. So I'm happy to see that one actually made it to bedrock. Truthfully, I really kind of need to set up like 2 or 3 of these miners. Okay. So let's move another 9 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which is right here. Oh, fucking spider's coming for me. Sorry, give me half a second. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where is he? He's so close by. He's like just behind this wall. He's trying to get me. Can't do it though. Alright, let's place the miner down. Place the geothermal generator down. Place the generator down. And I'll put the pump right here. Yeah, that works. So mad at myself for destroying that. The pump. Stupid. Let's take that. Let's take that. We don't need that. Take that. Take that. Oh dear. Almost lost the mining pipes. I didn't even realize they'd fallen out. Okay, chicken chunk loader down. Load that bastard up. Yep, perfect. And load it up. And we're going to come back with the pump. Put the pump right here. There we are. Wait. Damn it, I screwed up. I don't want it wasting its time mining that way. Where's it going now? Slow ass piece of shit. Anyway, so I think I got to move the generator back actually to this spot here because otherwise the pump won't be able to pump into the geothermal generator. So I screwed that up. And let's move that. What the fuck? He's like right there somehow. What's down there? Interesting. Oh, interesting. We're like right above an open chasm area. Didn't know that. Get out of here, zombie head. I don't want you. Punk ass, bitch ass zombie head. Oh, it found itself a nice source of gold right here. Beautiful. Or copper. Even. Okay. Let's get that wrench back. Alright, so we gotta go back and make a pump. But I'm gonna call the episode right here, guys. Next episode, hopefully we've gotten some progress towards building our high pressure boiler. Raining again. Big surprise. So, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. And I will see you all in the next episode of Evan Better Presents. Thanks for watching.